Today I have 45 minutes for this live stream, so if you are busy, make sure you go do your things. But if you want to stay and cook dessert with me, I'm going to be here for 45 minutes because it's a non-baked dessert. It's easy to make. It's loved all over the world. And today we're going to make tiramisu. Tiramisu. In English, we say tiramisu. In Russian, we say tiramisu. In Italian, I guess we say tiramisu. Tiramisu, whatever. I didn't look up how we say it in Italian. I hope you can hear me well. I have 2 viewers. Give me likes. Kate B here again. In 45 minutes, I have to step out to pick up my kids from the gym. So I only have 45 minutes today, and it's very good dessert to make. It does. You get everything prepped. I'm gonna show what I got for the dessert. The recipe. My best friend from college gave me that recipe maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, and since then I only did this dessert 2 or 3 times. I just don't have interest to cook desserts. I cook dinner every day. I cook soups. I cook lots of, just salads and other meals, but dessert is not my forte. But I try. My kids started to bake now cookies, and they make cakes from the cake mix in the box, but I like to make my desserts from scratch, and I like to make sure I regulate my sugars in the dessert. So today we're cooking tiramisu. Maybe you've heard before that February was really sad month for me. You know why? Sad because February is not quite a spring yet. February back where I'm from usually was nasty and cold, and in February everybody get flu and cold, so it's like traditional to be sick in February. So also it's my mom's birthday in February. Today is February 22nd, 2022 to 2024. So today my mom would be 83 years old. My mom's name is Albina. So Miss Albina is looking at us from heaven and smiling and giving me cheer and giving me optimism that my dessert will be really good because I'm cooking this dessert for her special birthday. I have my little traditions how I remember my mom on the day of her birthday, and it's similar. I do it on the day of her passing too, but in February I put my mom's little picture right here. Maybe you can see some similarities. This is my mom when she was young. In Moldova, we put a little glass of wine and a little piece of bread on top of the glass of wine, and we put it next to the picture. So let me show you my little memorial. I'll go around and just show you. Yeah. So this is my little, hold on. Okay. This is my little homemade memorial for my mom. And I just realized that I noticed on Sunday that my orchid has bloomed, and that was a sign that my mom is very watching me and giving me some signs. So this beautiful orchid bloomed a couple of days before my mom's birthday. So I maybe it bloomed early last week. I didn't notice because I was so busy, but today I put it here because it's a special sign for my mom. And this is the candle. I like to burn the candle. Candle has special meaning too in our culture in Moldova to memorize deceased people. I also bought her this beautiful bouquet of flowers. My mom loved flowers. So normally we would go to visit her grave. I'm sure my aunt went, but since I can't go to the grave, I put this beautiful bouquet here in my kitchen next to my mom's picture, but I want it to be in the video, so I bought this beautiful bouquet of yellow flowers for my mom. They're very pretty. There are sunflowers. There are some fall flowers of the season. She passed away. And there are beautiful roses and lilies. And she would really enjoy and love those fresh, beautiful flowers. I have 23 viewers. Thank you for watching me. Please tell me if you can hear me well. Okay, I'm here to cook a very easy dessert. And I have about 40 minutes left. So 5 minutes I've been talking, I'm telling you. I'm Kate B. Welcome to my channel. I live in sunny Florida. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It's about lifestyle in Florida, how I work, how I raise my kids. My daughter is a gymnast. I'm sharing a lot of her talented gymnastics routine and tricks. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my channel, supporting my channel with your likes and views and comments. Okay, what we're gonna need? We're gonna need flat glassware. I use this one because it's a great size. We will need lady fingers. I was very happy to find them in my local grocery store, and they were on sale, so I paid $4 for this 2 packs of lady fingers. What a steal. For my cream, I use mascarpone. I don't use raw eggs because I don't know, I'm afraid to eat raw eggs in the cream. So I'm just using mascarpone. I want to be safe. I'm using mascarpone. I'm using two tubs of mascarpone. Each tub has 8 ounces. So it's about 226 grams in each tub, and I'm using 2 of those, so it's going to be 1 pound of mascarpone. So also for the cream, I will use heavy whipping cream. And again, this is our local Publix supermarket. I'm cheap. Sometimes I buy things brand names, but nothing wrong with this heavy whipping cream from Publix, and that was cheaper than the fancy brand, so I bought this one. Also, I have vanilla extract, and for again Publix brand, I'm using confectioner's powder sugar. Powder sugar is just easy to dissolve, and for the powder sugar, I don't like my cream to be super duper sweet, so last time I put half of the cup and it was enough for this tub. And I have a funny story about this Italian dessert. My friend showed me how to cook it, and I was really impressed that it doesn't take a long time to cook it. Okay, also you need coffee for your lady fingers. The story about the coffee, I loved my Keurig, but it broke. So my husband bought me a Keurig, but we never set it up. So I'm planning to bring Keurig to work, so I have it in the office. And I love my Keurig machine. I was totally happy with the Keurig coffee. But that was this like craze about Nespresso, and my husband really loved stronger coffee, so he decided to buy an espresso machine. So I only have an espresso machine, and I wasn't sure I want to use Nespresso. I wasn't sure I want to use espresso. Usually it calls just for regular coffee, regular black coffee. So what I did, I cooked an espresso lungo, and I added hot boiled water. So I made a big cup of like regular American watery coffee, American coffee. And I'm gonna use this coffee to dip my lady fingers to make them wet and to lay them down in my glassware. So this is the coffee. Yeah, I hope it's enough coffee. The main thing for the tiramisu, of course, is the cream, and that's the only mascarpone I can find in the local grocery store. But a lot of people swear if they go to Italian grocery store and they buy imported mascarpone, they swear that the tiramisu will be much more tastier and like more authentic. Okay, people can hear me now. If people go to the Italian grocery store, they can find imported mascarpone, and the imported mascarpone is supposed to be like creamier and more authentic. But whatever we had in our grocery store, that's fine with me. I've done it before. So we have a funny story when I first time made tiramisu, and I have that funny story. It happened to me about maybe 5 years ago, or even 5 years ago, something like that. So my husband had a lady he met like through work, and this lady was Italian, and she lived in the town not far from the Gulf of Mexico, and she invited us over for dinner. So we made a trip. We rented a little Airbnb in that little town next to the Gulf of Mexico. And I asked her what's for dinner, and she said, "Oh, I'll cook something." But since she knew we speak Russian, she said, "My husband always wanted to have a vodka party, so we're gonna drink vodka with." Oh my gosh, what's going on? I can't open that. So she said, "We're gonna drink vodka, and we are going to have pickles with vodka." I said, "Okay, works for me." So she cooked the dinner, and and I asked what I can bring, and she said, "You can bring dessert." So I said, Italians, let me try to make tiramisu. That wasn't probably a good move because, I knew the recipe, and I usually cook with ingredients. And if I have a recipe and I saw my friend doing it, it was pretty easy. So I said, okay, I'll bring something cool. Never do that. Don't bring tiramisu to like authentic Italian. And she said, "Oh, we love tiramisu. Bring tiramisu." She said, "That's my mom's favorite dessert." And she's like real Italian. Her mom like immigrated when she was like 30 or something, or maybe like even later. So, and I'm like, interesting. So I wasn't sure if I cook up to her mom's standards, but I cook it from the products I can find in public. So who cares? So the funny story is that we go in there and we come to this nice area in this little town, and we're driving and we have directions, and I'm holding this tiramisu in the car, and I'm like, oh, I hope it doesn't melt while we were driving and stuff like that. But anyways, we see this gorgeous house that looks like a museum. The palm trees, everything is neat, landscaping. And this house literally looks like a museum, like you go to a historical place, to a historical town where they keep everything preserved. And my husband said, "That's it. That's the house." And I'm like, "No, it can't be the house. It looks like a museum. It looks like a little resort." I'm like scared. I'm like, I have this tiramisu, and I'm going to this beautiful, gorgeous, museum house, and I'm bringing my tiramisu to the people who are Italian, and I'm making tiramisu for the first time. He said, "Why you worry? Like, who cares? We're gonna have a good time." So we go there. We had like a blast. They have a backyard, which is like literally looks like a resort with this beautiful royal palm trees. The landscaping is immaculate, and we see like there is a big outside kitchen with a grill, and she set up the table with lots of Italian appetizers, stuff like that. So for the cream, okay, I'm talking too much. I forgot I have to cook while talking. So for the cream, we got like about a pound of the mascarpone. And for the cream, I also use this heavy whipping cream, and I'm going to use 2 cups. Usually I use between 2 and 2.5 cups, but for now I'm gonna pour 2, and I'm gonna see how the fluffiness is going on. And I'm using between 2 and 3, I think, but I'm gonna see how the fluffiness is going on, and I'm gonna add while I go. I'm gonna add whipping cream while I go. So 2. Da-da-da-da-da-da. How beautiful is that? It's already beautiful. Look, mascarpone and heavy whipping cream. How it cannot be good. I have 2 viewers. Stay with me. Tiramisu live stream in my kitchen. Look how beautiful is that. So we're going to this place, and they cook beautiful Italian appetizers. They grill some food. I don't even remember if they had Italian food. I don't even remember. I think we had steaks or something, or barbecue, whatever. But we were drinking. Some people were drinking wine. Some people were drinking, I don't know, margaritas. But the lady, the host, she wanted to drink vodka with me. Okay, half a cup of confectioner's powdered sugar. Okay, we're putting it in our cream. Okay, we mix it just a little bit, and then we're gonna start mixing it with the mixer. Okay, so, and I'm not, we're drinking vodka, and she's like showing off. She said, "Oh, how you drink vodka? Show me how you drink vodka." I say, "I do shots. I do like 1, 2, 3 shots, little shots." And because, I told you in my culture, we eat very well. Like, we eat very well if we are drinking, if we're going to a party. Number 1 rule, not to get intoxicated. Number 1 rule, to not get alcohol poisoning is to eat very well. Eat very well. Uh-oh. Hello, how are you? I'm doing my live stream. I'm cooking my tiramisu. So we're drinking vodka, and I'm like, okay, you want me to do shots? And she's like, show me the shots. And I don't know, after 3 shots, I'm still okay, and the lady like kind of tipsy. She doesn't, she probably had like more than shots. She had something else, some other drinks, and now she doesn't feel good. And she said, oh well, she said, you know, you want to do something else? And I'm thinking to myself, I brought this beautiful tiramisu dessert. I want to try my dessert at some point, but everybody getting a little, tipsy and tired and a little like sleepy. Some people even like sitting and like while during the conversation falling asleep at the table. So then this lady just disappeared, and then her husband went to check on her. He said, oh, she doesn't feel well, she's just laying down for a few minutes. And I'm like, interesting. So, and I'm not really drunk because I had a good meal. I had my shots and everything, and I was still waiting for dessert because I brought this tiramisu, but nobody's remembering dessert, and I'm too shy to ask, where's my dessert? Well, the time like gets too late, and everybody's like seeing that the host is not there, and we're like, oh, it's probably time for us to go. So we're leaving, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, we're like a couple of blocks away. We have an Airbnb, and maybe in the morning the lady will kind of, call us and tell us if we want to come for coffee, for dessert, or something like that. I'm still hoping to try my tiramisu. So I'm waiting. It's starting to be beautiful and fluffy. Look at that. It's starting to be beautiful and fluffy. And I told you 2 or 3, but I'm probably gonna use 4 cups of, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I haven't made it in a while. So probably 4 cups will do. Okay. 3, or maybe 3. Let me see. Let's try with 3 cups. We have enough for this. So anyway, I never get to try this tiramisu, but a couple of days later, she writes us a text message. She said, don't tell my mom. For the sugar. How can you go wrong with mascarpone and heavy whipping cream? Nobody gonna go wrong. I'm gonna try and see how much sugar. It's really good. So I don't have Wow, look at that. It's almost like butter. So So I'm waiting, like she writes me a message. She said, "Don't tell my mom, but your tiramisu was the best." And that was the first time I cooked it. I had no clue how could I outdo her mom. I actually gonna add a little bit more sugar. So instead of half a cup, I'm gonna use 3/4 of a cup of powder. Maybe that was last time it was powder. So almost looks like butter. Yeah, when mixer starts doing that, that means it's already turning into butter. It's fluffy enough. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful it is. Okay, that's the cream. I think we have enough cream. Yeah, it started to turn into butter. Okay, I'm using this. I'm going to use this to apply the cream on my lady fingers. Okay, super easy again. Here, we start to put it in there. The lady fingers, I have 2 viewers. So what we do with the lady fingers, we dip them in the coffee. Okay, here. Dip them in the coffee. You have to dip them real quick. So the coffee is cold. I put it in the, like real quick, just saturate them. Don't keep them too long because they're gonna get too wet and they're gonna fall apart. So like real quick. And we're gonna arrange them in our tray just like that. Arrange them in a tray. Arrange them. And that's why I like this dessert. It doesn't involve baking. Everything is super neat, fast and easy. Okay, 7:20. It took us 20 minutes so far. I didn't have dinner, so I just have dessert today. But I'm gonna cook some fish and salad. I have some fish in the fridge already, so I have 3 pieces of salmon. I just need to throw it in the pan and cook it. So maybe I don't go to pick up my kid. My husband is home a little earlier, so he'll pick up my kid and I'll cook some salmon and salad. And then tiramisu, we won't eat it tonight. It needs to stay in the fridge until the morning to absorb all this cream, so we're probably gonna eat it tomorrow morning. Okay, see how we're arranging the lady fingers. And after we arrange all the lady fingers, we're gonna put cream, easy peasy, and that's gonna be two rows of lady fingers and 2 rows of whipped cream. Yay! And I think I bought 2 bags. Okay, so how many? 3 cups of whipped cream. I told you between 2 and 3 cups. Yeah, 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, 2 mascarpone tubs, like about a pound of mascarpone. So if you have 8-ounce tub, buy 2. And 2 packs of lady fingers. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And 3/4 of a cup of confectionery powder sugar. How pretty is that? Okay, we can break this one. And again, with the lady fingers, just dip them like quickly. Don't dip them for long. See our lady fingers dipped in coffee right there. Just dip them, dip, and then take them out because they just need to be saturated. They don't need to be too wet so they don't fall apart. Okay, cream. Yum, yum. Okay, put the cream and smooth it, but don't, almost feels like butter. Don't be afraid to smooth it thin. You have enough fluffy of mascarpone cream. I probably, yeah, it's a little too buttery, but that's okay. That's okay. It's still gonna taste really good. So you have enough cream for 2 layers. So don't be afraid to put half of your cream from what you made on the first layer. And just spread it. Как красиво, как вкусно. Easy peasy. Oh, I think I forgot to put the, I forgot to put the vanilla extract. It's too late. Or maybe it's not too late. Maybe I put vanilla extract in the rest of my cream, and vanilla extract will taste really good for the top layer of the tiramisu. So I never got to try, but since this Italian lady told me that my tiramisu was better than her mom's, who made it like 60 years, no, maybe not 60, who made it for 50 years in a row, and my first time tiramisu was so good, I was very happy. So I never got to try it, but since I got the best credit from an Italian, I would believe it was really good. And again, a lot of energy you put in the food, whatever, if you put energy of love and care, it's going to be really good. Okay, I forgot, my dear viewers, I forgot to put vanilla extract. So I'm going to use this little teaspoon for vanilla extract. And I'm going to put my vanilla extract into the one spoon, one little tiny tablespoon of vanilla extract. Smells so good. Smells really good. So the top layer will have vanilla extract. Mix it up real well. Okay. Okay, ladyfingers. Second layer of ladyfingers. Second layer of ladyfingers. What is the time? 28 minutes. I told you it's going to take us 40 minutes to make. All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Coffee. Again, just real quick. See? Don't put it too long. Don't saturate it too long because it's going to fall apart. It needs to be just dab, dab, dab. Dip, dip, dip. Like just dab it in coffee. 2. I like when they fall apart. 3. 4. Ой, как вкусно! Okay, they just need to be saturated, just a little taste of coffee. And again, I made very weird American coffee. You know how you call it American when you mix Nespresso with hot water? Espresso. I'm saying Nespresso is a machine, but you know, that's called American coffee. So, not very I have enough coffee. If not, I have to make more coffee. Okay, Because I have kids, I didn't put alcohol in my coffee, but some people like to put a little bit of cognac when they're making tiramisu. It can be with a little flavor of cognac or even Baileys in your coffee. Nothing wrong with that, but since I have kids, coffee enough for them. In this case, oh my goodness, I'm trying to see if I have enough coffee or I have to make probably one more espresso. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna boil my water. What a shame. See? I have just a little bit, and I probably need just a little more for one lady finger, one less lady finger. I didn't have enough coffee. Okay, one less lady finger, and I need, look, I need 2 more lady fingers, and I didn't have enough coffee, but that's okay. I can make another coffee real quick. And again, my espresso with the taste of caramel, I'm gonna make a little espresso right now and add water, and we'll figure it out. So far so good. How is our cream doing? So fluffy. Maybe I can ой-ой-ой, смотрите. Who likes to lick those? Потрясающе прям. It's like ice cream. Вкусно. You know this joke, good moms let their kids lick the beaters, but best moms make sure that the beater is off, turned off. Okay, so what do we have? We have a little bit of espresso and boiled water. Oh my goodness, just for these 2 lady fingers. Just for those 2 lady fingers. It's very hot now. So I need to put it in the fridge just for a second. So I'll cool down and finish the beautiful tiramisu. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I had to improvise. I didn't have the strainer to, something happened to my strainer. It broke and I threw it away and I never bought a new one. So I'm gonna improvise. I'm gonna use the strainer for the cocoa powder, because the cocoa powder will go on the top of the cream. I'll do that through the strainer to put the cocoa powder on. So 33 minutes. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for cooking the tiramisu. Easy peasy dessert. You can control your own sugar intake. Recipe: 3 cups of heavy whipping cream, 3 cups. 2 tubs of mascarpone cheese, 1 pound or 16 ounces. 2 bags of lady fingers. So I only use 1.5 bag. 1.5. 3/4 of powdered sugar, and that's it. And a little bit of cocoa powder on the top. That's it. That's all you need. Perfect, easy Italian dessert. When you eat it in the restaurant, you would think, oh, it's so fancy, so involved, what they use. Some recipes call for raw eggs, but I don't like raw eggs. Maska, hi Katya. Welcome, Maska. We are cooking tiramisu. Today we're celebrating my mom's 83rd birthday in heaven. But she's watching over us, right, Maska? Thank you for stopping by, tiramisu. I said I'm gonna be here for 45 minutes because I had to go to pick up my kid, but now I ran out of coffee because the recipe calls for the coffee. You know, lady fingers, like those little lady fingers, Italian cookies. You dip them in the coffee to put in the тирамису. Ты знаешь такой десерт? Тирамису, Маска. Мы делаем сегодня тирамису. Причем мы делаем десерт перед ужином. Как муж вернулся из командировки, а жена готовит десерт вместо обеда. How do you like that? Как в том анекдоте. Ну ничего, у меня всегда есть, что приготовить на быструю руку. Again, dip, dip, dip. We only needed 2. Can you believe? Like we only needed 2? Because, and I like when they don't break. So this one's all lady fingers. If you miss the beginning part of the recipe, you dip, 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 but you don't oversaturate them so they don't break. Yes, I know, but I don't cook. Ha, I saw you cooking. I saw you cooking fish in the pot. You were like doing something. So I saw you cooking one time. I know you don't, but sometimes you do. Guilty of cooking. Okay. But if you want to impress your loved ones, I'm telling you, again, I cooked live, so people don't see me cutting or, you know, editing or like making a short out of it. It doesn't take a minute, but it takes good 45 minutes. But what is a good dessert for 45 minutes if you have all the ingredients and your people who come, they would be so impressed. They wouldn't believe you cooked the tiramisu. They would only think only Italian good restaurants have tiramisu. If you cook it, they would say, no way you can cook tiramisu. That's how I felt. When my best friend from college introduced me to this dessert, I couldn't believe my eyes, how easy it is to cook it. Ой, как красиво, смотрите. How beautiful is that? So we don't need coffee anymore. We're doing the second layer. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Маска, как слышно? Напишите, пожалуйста, потому что сегодня без микрофона. Как хорошо ли слышно? Смотрите, какой красивый крем. Еще крем останется. What beautiful mascarpone and heavy whipped cream. Как вкусно. And it needs to stay in the fridge for the night. It's gonna be beautiful dessert in the morning. Easy to cook, no baking involved, and this mascarpone cheese is to die for. Some people say, Americans say, oh well, if you don't have mascarpone, you can cook it with the cream cheese. Nope, cook it with mascarpone, people. Buy mascarpone Italian cheese. Don't cook it with cream cheese. With the cream cheese, it would be something different. It wouldn't be real. Don't tell me that I needed to put eggs, because I don't eat raw eggs. I don't do raw eggs. I'm too afraid to eat raw eggs, so I didn't put any eggs in my cream. Maybe Italians who have their own livestock and they know what they feed their chickens, and their chickens are healthy and they use the eggs from their own chickens, they can use raw chicken eggs. But I don't do eggs in my cream because I'm afraid of salmonella, so I don't recommend to use store-bought eggs in your raw, because you can get a really bad case of salmonella. Cook your eggs. Don't eat them raw. Смотрите, как красиво. How beautiful is that? I don't know. Maybe last time I used a bigger tub, because today I have a good cup of cream left. So, depending on your tub, I guess, or maybe I needed to put a thicker layer of... Ой, как красиво. Как же красиво, ребята. How pretty is that? Here is the tiramisu. Так. Isn't it beautiful? Okay. So So we're gonna improvise. We're gonna use this little thing, and don't mind the mess. We're gonna use the paper towel to clean up the mess to make it nice and beautiful. Okay, look at that. How pretty is that? Da 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 da. Ну, чем не итальянская семья? Маска, you here? I can hear you in California. Yeah, you can. I'm screaming like crazy. I hope people can hear me in India or Bangladesh or... Так, что-то я густо слишком сделала. Что-то у меня тут сейчас отпадет эта штучка. Okay, I don't know why it's falling apart. I probably did too much of... I needed to do it a little... Okay. Whatever. So, probably did too much of the cocoa powder. But that's okay. And now, making everything nice and neat, we're going to wipe it with the paper towel. I like when things are nice and presentable. Так. Так. Tiramisu. Right here with you in 40 minutes. All the ingredients. Takes 5 minutes to take out of the fridge. Get your mixer ready. And 45 minutes no bake dessert. Beautiful. Beautiful celebrations of my mom's birthday. And remembrance of beautiful mother Albina. Beautiful woman who taught me how to cook and how to be a good housewife. Yep. Okay. Good. Tiramisu. So overnight, you keep it in the fridge overnight. And we're gonna eat it tomorrow morning. I'm going to use this plastic wrap to put over it. And I'm gonna store it in the fridge until tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning we're gonna eat it. Da-da-da-da. Okay, this way. Как красиво. No bacon involved. All the ingredients are fresh from the store. If you have your own farm, use your own heavy whipping cream or your own mascarpone cheese. Beautiful, beautiful dessert. 43 minutes live stream. I hope you like my story about cooking tiramisu for the first time and never trying it. God. See, that's why you need cocoa powder on your apron but not on your white blouse. Masca, great. Yeah. So you missed the story. The story was the first time I brought the tiramisu to Italian family, and they got so drunk with doing shots with me, drinking vodka, trying to impress me, that they never got to dessert. They were too drunk to eat the dessert. And I was waiting. They invite us next morning for the coffee to eat my own tiramisu, but they never did. But they told us 2 days later that the tiramisu was the best, even better than her Italian mom cooked. So since then, I got more confident I can go cook desserts. And again, if you cook with love, you cook with patience, you have all the ingredients, and you know, you put a little thought into it. That's the tiramisu. Ta-da-da-da-da-da. I have to go to feed my husband. Bye-bye. Thank you for being with me, cooking this beautiful dessert. Drop me a line. Give me ideas. Let me know what is your favorite recipe. And thank you for being with me, watching my channel, supporting. And again, I told you that February wasn't an easy month, but this weekend I felt the love, I felt peace, I felt something that my mom was watching over me, being my guardian angel, and it felt great, you know. A couple of years ago on this day, we were in the church christening my two beautiful daughters, and we had my parents-in-law with us, and we had our best friends with us, and it was such a gorgeous day that I knew that it's something there. My mom is always in my heart. She is happy for my achievements. She's happy to see me happy. And that's it. That's what is life about. Bye-bye. Thank you. 45 minutes. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend. See you on the weekend. Thank you, Maska. Thank you, my viewers, for being with me. I appreciate you all. Like and subscribe. Keep watching. Comment. Love each other. Cherish each other. Just be present. Presence is a gift. Bye. Love you all.